Hey guys, would you spray this on your counter and clean it? I don't think so. So, we're going to need to discuss something because we are using household cleaners that contain pesticides. So, what we think is safe and we're cleaning our houses with is actually very toxic to our bodies, to us, to our children, to our pets. They contain quats, okay? Quats is quaternary ammonium compounds, which are considered pesticides by the EPA. If you don't believe me, you can look it up for yourself. It's found in household cleaning products, disinfectants. It's found in some shampoos and body washes, spermicidal jelly, many different things in our home that we're not even aware of, okay? And with this class of chemicals, you are to use extreme ventilation when you're using this, okay? Adequate ventilation is required. You are supposed to wear gloves. You are not supposed to breathe it in for long periods of time. And some of the effects that it has on our body are skin and eye issues, respiratory issues. It can trigger asthma. It can cause reproductive and developmental problems. So there is so much toxicity in these chemicals. So to back that information up, we're going to do an experiment today. I've got these strips. See, they're the QT40. They detect quats, okay? So health inspectors will use these when they go into restaurants to try to detect quats and see if it's at a safe level, because we're not supposed to consume pesticides. So if you're wiping down a counter and you're not rinsing it thoroughly, you're leaving traces of pesticides on your counter. So these handy dandy wipes that we bring along everywhere and wipe stuff down, that's not supposed to get in our skin. We're not supposed to use them without gloves, and we're supposed to rinse thoroughly after using them. So we're going to take these test strips here, and I'm going to pull out one of these wipes, and I'm going to squeeze. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to do it over the puppy pad that I have laying here. I am going to squeeze the liquid out of that wipe and place it back in there. So there's liquid in there. Okay, I've got this all-purpose lavender scented cleaner that people use to mop their floors with. We're gonna use that. And I do have these labels marked off as to protect the brand names, because I'm not trying to bash the brands. However, I just want to bring awareness to what you're actually using. So this right here is something that I purchased because it is a disinfectant for fabric and air. Okay, so I was spraying this on my bed to kill germs. When I make my bed, I would spray it on there, and it had, a little bit of a eucalyptus scent. So I thought I was doing good, but I wasn't. I was actually causing more harm than good. So I also have this. I don't want to use the same gloves. Let me switch these gloves. I'm going to take the gloves off, actually. So I have this cleaner. This is what I use now. For mopping, if I really need to. I use my Norwex mop with just water, but I can also use this. This is the probiotic hard surface cleaner. This is a concentrate, so you mix it with some water and it makes this cleaner. So I'm going to spray that in here. Okay, so we've got all of these. I don't know if you can see them all. So I'll bring them around. This is the wipes. This is that floor cleaner. This is that disinfectant. And this right here is my Norwex probiotic hard surface cleaner. So this is what we're looking for, okay? This would mean it's not potent enough to clean anything. You're looking for a happy medium here. The darker, the more toxic it is, because the more it contains those pesticides, otherwise known as quats. Okay, so this is a simple experiment you could do at home yourself if you wanted to purchase these on Amazon is where I got them from. So let's drop this strip in here. This is the wipes. Instantly, look at that. Instantly pesticide. Let's do another one with this all-purpose cleaner. And go ahead and save this video. Come back to it. That way you can test things in your home. Look at that. Instantly pesticide level. This disinfectant here. And I'll also tell you what to look for. I don't think I mentioned that yet. So, look at that. That disinfectant fabric. Look at that. Instant pesticide. So, here is where my mind is just blown, okay? There is liquid in there. We're going to drop this strip down in there. Now these strips, it says it takes 10 seconds, okay, for it to detect pesticides. So I'm going to swirl this around here for 10 seconds while I'm talking, because it's not turning into a pesticide. Now it is turning to the yellowy brownish color, which shows that it will clean, but it's not a pesticide. So when you're looking at your labels on your active ingredients, you're going to want to look for things that end in ammonium chloride. This one has benzyl ammonium chloride. This one says that you have to go to the website to look at the ingredients. Wonder why that is. This right here, right on the front, it shows dimethyl ammonium chloride. So, I mean, there's different ones. Ammonium chloride, ammonium chloride, ammonium chloride, benzyl ammonium chloride. So this contains nothing but pesticides, really. So it's been about 10 seconds, and you can see it's changed to that second level. But it's not toxic. So if you are wanting to remove these chemicals from your home, let me adjust this here. If you're wanting to remove chemicals from your home after seeing this video, feel free to reach out to me, because I can give you some information on that, as well as sharing some information with you. But removing toxic chemicals from my home has made a tremendous difference for me, okay? I have struggled with infertility and irregular cycles for a really long time. 2 weeks after removing these products from my daily use, just 2 weeks, my cycles came back, okay? And some people had mentioned, you know, well, maybe it's just a coincidence. So guess what? My cycle came again. And that to me is enough to show that something is going right with my body. Something has changed. And I quit using these wipes that I was using every day. I was wiping the commode down at work. I was wiping the counters off at work. I would come home, if I needed to wipe my counters down before I cooked or after I cooked, I would wipe my counters down. Wouldn't wear gloves, didn't rinse it off. So I was putting those toxins into my body every single day. Mopping my floors, you know. As often as you mop, you're putting chemicals down. That's getting into the paws of your pets. It's getting into the soles of your feet when you walk around in your home barefoot. Spraying this on my bedding whenever I would make my bed. There's so many things that we are not informed about, There's so many things that we just don't have the knowledge about, and I really want to share this information with you. I really want to keep you up to date on things that I'm finding and things that I'm removing from my home and why I'm removing it from my home. Because it's not just important for me to know these things for my health, but it's important that I share them with everyone else too. So go ahead and save this video, send a comment, put where you're watching from. Go ahead and like it and follow me. Follow me for more, because I'm going to have many other videos that I can share with you. There's going to be links. I have a link to my page where I purchase and sell Norwex products. But if you don't want to, purchase Norwex, that's fine too. How about, just support me on here, liking my videos, sharing my videos, watching me cook. I have been making content for many different reasons and many different things, but it's just really important to me to show you how dangerous our cleaning products can be. So thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, follow me for more.